is Jill for today. What?
Nothing.
So we're in the car. Yeah, we're in the car.
As always.
As always, we're always in the car.
And we're always asking the same question. Where the hell do we go?
Where are we going? Now, we talked about moving to Boise, if you might have remembered. And we said there were too many problems with Boise. But one of the big issues about Boise was that you're really landlocked. You're
in the middle of the desert.
You're in the middle of a desert. Go ahead.
You're in the middle of the desert, and in the middle of the desert is a town that's just one subdivision after another.
But the thing about being out in the desert is you really don't have anywhere to go. You know, you get out of town about 20 minutes, you're in the desert, and you're like landlocked. Where here, where we live, my goodness, we can go to the beach, the mountains, the wine country, the desert if we want. So it's Friday. It's a beautiful day,
And clouds in the sky,
it's like a perfect, perfect fall afternoon. It's going to be. So we said, let's get out and take a ride and stop for lunch, which we seem to kind of do now on Fridays.
Yeah.
Last Friday we had lunch with John and Tracy, and the Friday before that we went to Tillamook and had lunch there, went to the cheese factory. So here it is Friday, and we said, let's take a drive and have some lunch. Well, shall we go to North Portland? Shall we go up in the Washington? There's a beautiful area up in Washington, beautiful. It goes out to a winery. Shall we go down to Carlton, which is another one of these cute little towns where we've had lunch before, and you can do wine tasting there. Shall we go out to Astoria? Shall we go to Vernonia?
Part of our problem is we end up going the same places most of the time.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out something different. So if you have any suggestions.
It's a wonderful problem to have, and we know that. So it's kind of tacky of us to say, we don't know where to go. But we don't know where to go. So other than that, we're taking a drive. And did I mention that my niece Lee is coming? I don't think I mentioned that. You know, we had found out about airfare and that it was actually cheaper for us to fly her up there than to drive down to where she is. She's coming, and she's coming in late October. But what she said to me, I will come on one condition. And I said, well, what's that? She says, you're not going to get me on video. I don't want to be on Jill for today. Fine, you don't have to be on Jill for today.
We'll tape her while she sleeps, and she won't know the difference.
So anyway, I'm extremely excited about that. It's going to be just so much fun to have her here. I haven't seen her in 3 years, and
I'll be at a hotel for that week.
I told him, fine, go. We're just going to we're going to drink wine and tell stories and eat junk food and just have a great time. So whatever. Where are we going? Have you decided where we're going?
Not really.
Well, you're driving like some kind of purpose.
Well, you know, when you get behind the wheel of a car and you get out in traffic, you're required to drive.
Excuses. I got my Pullman pan yesterday. I'm very excited, and I'm really anxious to try a loaf of bread in that. So I'm gonna cook bread. I'm gonna cook bread this week. I just know it. Got to feel it in my bones.
I've been hearing that for a month.
You got pumpkin walnut muffins this week.
No, your guests got pumpkin walnut.
I did. I made pumpkin muffins. You got some. They're in the freezer. Anyway, that's a good recipe. You think I might try? Very moist. And I opened a can of pumpkin, and I actually have the other half in my freezer as we speak. So I'll pull that out. I did a pumpkin bread, I think, last year, which was very good.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was good. So,
why are you pointing that at me?
Because you're so cute.
Please.
Okay, so we're gonna cut out here. I guess we're gonna find a direction. Oh, what was that?
Truck.
It's a truck. We're gonna find a direction, and we're gonna go for it. And I'll turn the camera on when there's.
I think we should go up.
Is it up?
Up. I see myself at high altitude.
Oh God! All right, everybody. We'll be back. Bye-bye. So we decided. The director decided we were going to go to
Scappoose, St. Helens.
Yeah. And so, there's that damn thing.
On the right, to US 26 West toward Oregon coast.
Yeah. So, we got off on this road, pretty drive, started making our, used our GPS thing. What'd we do?
We ended up making a big circle.
It was pretty. It was pretty.
It was pretty.
Oh my God! Now there's the radio.
That's why I'm calling.
You're out of control.
I've always been
I'm the
out.
co-pilot. Don't touch my buttons.
Oh yeah. Why don't you tell them how you're the navigator?
No, I'm not gonna tell that story.
She's a great navigator if you like to go to Canada. Not that you intended to go to Canada.
We were trying to go to Michigan, and the next
Actually, we're trying to go to Massachusetts.
Yeah,
or
Massachusetts, Connecticut. And I had the map. There's this way before GPS.
Turn here, turn here.
Turn here, turn here. And all of a sudden we're seeing signs for Quebec or something.
Yeah. Bienvenue au Canada.
And it's all, what are those things called? The freeways, thoroughways, turnpikes. Turnpikes.
It's all-
And it takes like 20 miles to get off a turnpike, sometimes longer. Anyway, yeah, I'm not real great with maps, but I know buttons.
And we
Don't
didn't,
touch my damn
we
buttons.
didn't have passports then either.
No, we didn't.
Of course, it didn't take a passport.
Not to
go
get
there.
into Canada.
Not then.
Not now. It does. Yeah. Okay, so guess what, folks? We're going to Vernonia. Our regular route.
Not in this lifetime. Not behind this truck.
This guy truck. So, but when we get off on the road, I'll turn the camera around so you can see it. It is beautiful country. All right, later. Part 3. I've lost track. Okay, so we started out to Vernonia. Got about 5 miles?
Oh no, we got more than 5 miles.
10 miles.
We've been driving for days.
We have. We actually have been driving for over an hour.
We've been driving long enough that the Jill Verde's legs have gone numb, and the director's back is killing him.
So I said, well, what is it you want to do? Where do you want to go? I don't know where I want to go to Vernonia. Let's go someplace different.
The director wants to do what the director always wants to do.
He wants to go home.
He wants to eat.
He does. He says to me, you know what I wish they had? One of those old-fashioned diners, you know, where you go in and get a burger and a vanilla milkshake. And I looked at him and I said, in your wildest dreams. So I said, so what is it you want? Well, I think maybe just a sandwich and a beer. If we go out for a sandwich and beer, that's 50 buckaroonies in this neighborhood. I said, I will go to the store and buy you anything you want in that sandwich. And I will make it with love, and I will pour you a beer of your choice. And I'll save you about $30.
I said, I'll drink to that.
He says, I'll drink to that. So that's what we're doing. Can you believe that?
But we have had a beautiful ride.
Gorgeous drive, and it's a beautiful day.
Look at that sweet little house.
Yes,
Old
that cute.
farmhouse.
Yeah, let me see if I can get it. Can you see that farmhouse? I don't think so.
It's got a little moss on the roof.
Okay, are we done here?
I think so for right now.
Yeah, I'm tired. I want to go home. I want to have something to eat.
And drink.
This is what he does. He starves me till the
It
point.
is almost lunchtime.
It is. He starves me till the point of no return. Then he'll say, how about, I don't know what, something
If
I would
starve
never
long
want to eat.
enough, I may get that pizza I've been wanting.
Yeah, he's
for
been wanting
forever.
pizza. Every time I go to pizza, it's so disappointing.
Well-
Here. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends. Sorry this was so long. Sorry we didn't get to where we were going. We'll do it next time. Bye-bye, everybody.